Today's episode, we are going to be obtaining something very large, that's what she said, as well as starting a very large project. In fact, we're going to be starting a new base. Cut. Hold on. Are these intros like too long? Should I get rid of these? Do you guys even like these? Am I doing this right? If we look around here, that's our old base. That's Area 51. That's the museum over there, right? So this is like a very central location. So I think this will be a very nice little spot. All right. So in this new area, I needed a little place to call home so that we can make it official that we're moving here. Check it out. I built a little cottage. I did this on stream. If you guys want to check it out, you can go to my YouTube channel. Go to live streams and it will be there. It's the second one that looks like it's an hour long because this took me an hour. If you're curious, I did base this build off of a skunk build. If you guys don't know who Skunk is, he's from the Afterlife server and he's a magnificent builder. He's the guy who built the tower over there, by the way. Okay, is that enough time spent on this thing? Have I shown you guys enough? I think so. Okay, so what I decided to do is draw out my idea on my iPad here, and basically I wanted to do a floating island that is essentially chained down with the giants holding the chains. I think that could be really cool, and it allows me to do, I think, about the same scale that I would want to be doing a build in anyways. So yeah, and on top of this island is going to be a huge storage system that I hope to eventually house all the items in the game in. Okay, so all this new base talk does not mean we're going to be never seeing this place again. I do plan on finishing this place up fully and decorating it 100% eventually, but I think for now, what I'd like to do is have this new area where I can have a lot more storage and flexibility because it's going to be up in the air and we can kind of expand more and more, especially as we're going to be getting Elytra and shulker boxes soon. So that's going to be very, very exciting. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with trying to figure out where these zombies are going to have to go. Chunk error. And I got a big platform up here. Check it out. I think this is the level I want it to be. You can see over into my kind of funky forest. And then we can see over into the mountains if we go over here. Check it out. And then we can see a portion of the museum that we're going to hopefully rework one day and actually make look cool. And then up here, of course, we're going to have our storage system. And below this is going to be the stone and everything. There's our tiny little house down there. Yeah, so I did a 25 block radius here of this plus shape here. So this radius here is where I want to attach the chains. This isn't actually going to be the floor level of the island. I'm saying we're going to go up probably another 5 to 10 blocks, probably about 6 or 7 actually, and it's going to come out a little bit more. I just wanted the chains attached a little bit below the island, not like on the surface here. So I felt like a 25 block radius was a pretty large size and it gives me a good place to attach onto. So what I'm going to have to do now is figure out a design for chains and get our first giant in here. So what I want to do is focus on this section here because this one uses the default giant. And yeah, that's a little bit interesting because there is going to have to be 4 separate types of giants that we summon into our world using crossworld commands. A quick recap on crossworld commands. You take this world, which is available for download, run a bunch of commands, and then they happen to run in another world because you open this one to land. So the other world, aka my unobtained world, never opened to land or enabled cheats or changed versions or game modes or anything like that. Everything there stayed vanilla. Everything in this world did some cheaty stuff and it happened to lag into my other world. That's essentially the basic how it works. So let's get into these zombies. Okay, so if we just type the summon giant command, you'll see that this guy summons in and he by default is facing south. Okay. And this is, you know, the way he faces, and he actually has an AI, believe it or not. Does he damage you in survival? Let's find out. Nope. He's friendly. He's a friendly old giant. He does look a little unfriendly, but his intentions are there. So this guy isn't all that big, which is one of the reasons he's holding a chain to hold this island. He's only about, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12 blocks tall, which is pretty tall. He's about 12 meters tall. That's pretty crazy, but not super large. So he's going to be holding a chain, and one cool thing, if we press F3 and B, you can see his hitbox isn't actually out to his arms, so we can make it look like he's holding something. Now, we do have to keep in mind that these guys can die. They have health, and we do want to look after them. So we're going to have to be really careful with them, but they don't burn in sun, and if we kind of encase their feet here in something kind of, I don't know, make it so nothing can get to them. Maybe we put fences here or something so nothing can jump in. We should be good to go. And what we're gonna try and do is use obsidian. Oh gosh. Anyways, so he's gonna be holding some sort of chain that I designed like that. Just a bunch of plus shapes maybe. That actually doesn't look too bad, I would say. These guys can despawn. So if I run away here and I come back, you can see that he has, well, disappeared. And that would be really unfortunate because then we'd be left with some chains without zombies holding them. And the whole point of this base is to have zombies holding down this thing, floating island thingy-majig. So we do have to do a little bit of command magic to get this to work. Not that one, not that one. Okay. We're going to run that one there. So we're adding another tag called persistence required. Now this is a very interesting tag, and there's a lot of things that are special about it, but let's just see what happens now if we run it. So we get our normal zombie facing south. Okay, cool. And if we go away this way, he appears back in render distance. So that is super important because otherwise these guys won't survive or stay in our world forever. Name tags don't actually work. I tested that out on a normal giant, name tagged it, ran away, came back, and it was gone. So I have done some testing, as you can see. Then the next thing that we have to do is think about all the other orientations. So we would just add this little clause here, which is rotation and then 180 degrees and 0 degrees. So this is yaw and pitch. Yaw is essentially your rotation around the z-axis, which I guess in this case it would be your y-axis. But yeah, so if we do that, he is now facing the complete other direction, so 180 degrees around the y-axis. And then, of course, if we did 90 and negative 90, we could get the east and west guys. So that's how we're going to get all the different giants that we need. All right, so I've built 2 of these so far, and I thought I'd show you guys a little trick that I found pretty useful if you want to build like a diagonal up to something and you don't want to have to figure out where to start. So if you press F3 and you look at the number right there saying facing, and you can see as I look up, it's changing and that is my angle of elevation. And if we get it right to a 45, bam, and then I just walk until I get to the part I want to see. And so look like right through the leaves there, you can see I'm getting right to the edge of that. So if I start my staircase right here, I will actually make it to the corner of that. All right, everybody, I have everything set up here. I even have the command ready. Check this out. Bam. We get a giant facing south. That's our first one we're going to do. I have my guy set up in the unobtained world. I've made a backup of it. It's all good. Okay, here we go. We're going to do it. You guys know the drill. Open a LAN. Start LAN world. What was, okay. And bam, do that. Okay, I just realized they're not going to summon at me. Take 2. There we go. We're getting giants. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. Oh, it looks perfect. Do you see the guy back there? Oh, that's amazing. We're gonna have to kill most of these guys. The land of giants. Okay, we're getting way too many. Hello? Game? Stop it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get a sword. This is wild. Look at how many giants we have. Oh my goodness, this is like a crazy screenshot. Hold on. Hold on a moment, everybody. I gotta get this screenshot. Okay, now let me go grab a sword and I'm gonna take care of these guys really quickly. Yeah, this is gonna be a cool base, looking at these kind of things here, and then hopefully the giants load in soon. I'm starting to see some of them. Okay, so this looks good. I'm gonna nudge him this way, I think, just a tad. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now what we gotta do is we gotta put some fences around him. I know this doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you guys now, but trust me, guys, it is gonna be useful to have fences around him because we don't want any other type of mob nudging him or getting in here and killing him. Not that anything would, but it's just a safety precaution because he does have health, and you know, that's the only way we're going to be able to keep him is by keeping him alive. And so there we go. That's pretty much all we got to do for each zombie. Now all I got to do is up here, I want to get rid of this. Okay, let me grab some obsidian. It's weird how he disappears, but yeah, let's that works. And then we'll just go 2 out from the other side, I guess. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have the zombies in. We've got 1. We've got 2. We've got, can you see the other guy? 3. And the other guy is over there. Come on, load in, load in, load in. 4, you can kind of see him in the trees there, right? Maybe. Now you may notice that some of these guys are facing the wrong direction. Like that guy just turned. What was that about? Yeah, so it turns out when you log back in, so watch, he's facing south. Wait, this guy's facing south, and this guy's facing the correct way he's supposed to. But if we save and quit the title and open the world again, he's facing south, just like the rest of them. And the way to fix this is by nudging him. So the way I'm going to temporarily fix this right now is with probably some chickens in these pens. So if I can't get on there now, but if I nudged him, he's facing the right way now. That's kind of the only way to fix this that I can tell for now. I'm hoping that when we update to another version, these guys will face the correct direction when we log in. But for now, I'm just gonna go get some chicken spawn eggs and put them in there with them. But oh man, it's so cool to have all these giants holding these chains. Now, unfortunately, you can't see them all, you know, but the idea is there. I didn't really think about the render distance problem, so it's not as cool as I would have hoped. But I still think it's a pretty cool concept, and I do want to see if, for example, we can see them from up above, hopefully. I have no idea what the rendering is going to be like, but yeah, we can only see 2 of the 4. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, I did have a little bit of an oversight in my part, but I still think it looks really, really cool. And of course, we are going to be building that storage system up top, so hopefully the view from up there is pretty good because you can see them from below, hopefully. The Endermen have destroyed my world, guys. Look at this. Look at all of this. This is all Endermen. This is crazy. This is carnage. This whole section. It's crazy. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and add some chickens in here. Yep. So this guy's just going to always nudge him around. Oh, I don't have name tags. Okay, got some name tags. I'm going to be naming these chickens based on my channel members that I have that are above the Dorfproffer. So yeah, you guys get a little name. We'll do that one. We'll also need probably a mighty chicken in here. Okay. So we have 4 and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different members that we have to fill in here. We'll do 3 chickens per, and so then we'll do another guy here. There you go. Okay, so these chickens should do their job. I hope. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I think this is a really cool concept for a base in Minecraft. I don't know if I've executed it perfectly, but I think this one looks majestic. Like, let's just be honest. This is the best looking one. The other ones are a little bit hidden because of the forest, but I think that's still okay. We'll see. I want to know what your guys' suggestions are for this. But to end the episode, we're going to do tradition that I've kind of forgotten the last couple episodes, but that is a Fireside chat. So this is where I talk about anything and everything. Minecraft, not Minecraft. Stuff just from me to you. Me, Puff, to you, the viewer, about something. And I wanted to quickly talk about the survival server that I play on. I know not a lot of you guys are actually interested in it, which is fine. But I kind of wanted to quickly explain where I'm coming from in terms of like why I play on the server and make videos there. And I guess the main reason is, of course, I really enjoy it there. It's a great group of people, and the server offers a very unique thing to you guys, the viewers, and that is you get to engage with me and the other members on the server whenever you want to by joining the Discord, which I think is a very unique thing about the Afterlife server. And I really like being a part of that community. So that's why I play on there, really. It's just because I really like the community. But it's also because I think that, you know, survival server content, although it's so saturated in Minecraft's YouTube environment, is still something that can be done. And I kind of want to prove it to myself. So that's the other reason. Anyways, if you guys have enjoyed watching, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching to the end and hearing me fumble my words, I guess. That's what these are for, maybe. I am human. And if you guys want to see more or are interested in something specific about this video, be sure to check out the description. There should be plenty of info in there for you to join any Discord that I'm a part of or get info from the Minecraft Discontinued Features Wiki. That's it, guys. We got a giant. Bye.